Hey guys, it's Ishanette back with another video. Thank you for joining me, and if you haven't already, make sure that you go ahead and like this video and also click subscribe to make sure you stay up to date on all my latest uploads. So I know I'm looking a little crazy right now, but I promise give me just a few minutes and it'll all make sense. So today we're going to do a little bit different type of makeup look. So this is my favorite times of the year. It is the month of October, and what do we typically do in October? Although I don't celebrate Halloween, I do love the creativity that comes along with it. So this is my time to shine every year. I love doing different makeup looks, and today is no different. So I'm going to start a series called Freaky Fridays, and every Friday I'll be uploading a different look for Halloween. Not all spooky or scary, but just a little bit of variety. So let's jump right in and get started. So today I'm doing something a little different. One of my friends actually tagged me in a look on Instagram, and I thought it was pretty neat, so I said I'd try to recreate it, and here we are. So I'm going to be kind of freestyling this. Typically when I do my looks, I'll be very honest, most of them are very freestyle. So I may see a picture or some sort of image, a video, or something that I want to attempt, and then I just kind of go for it. So also I'm a little different with how I do my makeup looks, because I am so used to actual makeup. I typically tend to use makeup versus a lot of paints. Now I do use paints and different things like that, but for the most part you'll see me using, this is a regular eyeliner pencil, you'll see me using things like that you would use in everyday makeup. So right now, kind of sketching my outline. And I'm going to insert a clip of the video that I was tagged in, so you can kind of see the look that I am attempting to achieve here today.
Mask, I want to see your face.
You're not wearing a mask.
What?
Amber, she's not wearing a mask. Look closer.
Oh my god!
And y'all ignore my mirror. I know it's a little dirty. I'm trying to get it out the screen, but it is what it is. That ain't the side I'm looking on anyway, so. All right. So what this look pretty much is, it's pretty much a 3D mask look. And so you may be able to kind of see it. Again, this is just literally an outline, and then we're going to go from there. So I'm actually going to kind of do a little bit more of this off camera, and then once I have my outline a little more shaped up, then I'll be back. All right, and I'm back. I've got the outline completed, and you can kind of see where it's starting to take shape a little bit more. And what I'm going to do now is just go in with my normal foundation shade, and I'm going to fill in the areas on the outside of the line. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. All right, and now that that is done, I'm going to do a little more detailing work. So what I'm going to do now is create an illusion to where the mask is actually sitting forward, and how I do that is by shortening the actual look of my face. So I'm going to actually create a new jawline to make it seem as though my face starts here, so that it looks like the mask is actually hanging lower. So I'm going to go in and again just kind of sketch and create a new jawline. All right, not sure if you guys can really see that, but so that's my sketch. And then what I'm gonna do now, again, like I told you guys, I typically use makeup. Now this is actually some face and body paint, and this is by NYX. So this is what I'm gonna use, and it's just in the color black. It's kind of like a wax paint, and I'm literally going to go in with this. I'm going to retrace this line out. And then I'm actually going to go in and fill in this area. And what the black does, again, it kind of literally blacks out the area. So it literally, once I have it filled in, will kind of give an illusion that this area is not here. So give me just a few minutes. Let me get this filled in and I'll be back. All right, so as you can see, I've got that area filled in. So what I'm just doing now, and this is just like a fluffy blending brush, what I'm doing is taking that paint and kind of going along the lines of it to buff it out so that it looks more like an actual jawline and it's not just a straight line of paint. So that's what I am doing now. And again, just to kind of give it more of a blend. Right. And as you can see, when I look straight on or kind of angled in the camera, you can actually see where it's starting to kind of look like this part of my face is just dropping off. Like that is where my jawline is. So again, I'm just going to keep blending that out. All right. And now that we've pretty much got that done, now I'm going to go in and we are going to add more detail to this line here, the actual mask line around the face. And I'm just going to go in with a very little of that black, that same black paint, and I just have it on a dome tipped brush. And what that does, I'm going to very lightly trace this line, and what that's going to do is just add a little more depth, and then we're going to kind of smoke it out. And now that I've got a little more to that, like I said, I'm going to smoke it out, and I'm just really going to use a dark brown eyeshadow. Well, not too dark, kind of like a medium brown. And again, I'm going to use that exact same brush, and then I'm just going to go along that same line. And what I'm going to do is kind of add a little bit of shadow. So blending into the line, but also beginning to blend back onto my face to give it like a shadow effect. And again, this is just using eyeshadow and then that same dome tipped eyeshadow brush. All right, and this part can take a little bit because it is such detail just in shading, but you can see it kind of starting to give it that 3D effect. Give me a few moments and I'll be right back. All right, guys, and so this is where we are. I've done some more shading, and as you can see, it's really starting to kind of pop and look like it's pulling forward. So as you can see in the video, she kind of had her natural chin out. I got a little butt chin, so mine is not as round at the bottom, but she had her chin out, and so that's the look we're going for. So now, as you can see, it looks like my face is kind of normal complexion going around the outer side. And then what I'm going to do now is fill in the inner with a foundation shade that's 1 to 2 shades lighter than this complexion. Actually, I'm going to use a concealer to do that, just to make it a little easier and quicker to cover, so that I don't have to kind of worry about the coverage and looking ashy, because sometimes a lighter foundation, if you put it on too light, it'll kind of pull a little ashy on you. So going in, and this is Caramel in the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline, and this you can find pretty much everywhere. Walmart, CVS, Target, pretty much everywhere. And again, this is just a little more coverage, so that way I don't have to worry about trying to do a whole lot with the foundation. And again, I'm just literally filling in this entire area, and this is also going to kind of give it some pop to help it stand out from the rest of my face too. All right, so I've got that filled in, and then we're actually going to do this part of the face like a regular face. So we're going to do highlight, concealer. So I'm going to go a little bit lighter under the eye here. The only thing we won't do is contour. I'm not going to do any contouring because I don't have that much of a face in this face. So we'll do that. And then I'll just blend everything out. I know it looks crazy right now, but once we get everything blended, then it'll all make sense. Just bear with me. All right, so we've got that filled in. I'm gonna go in and finish up this part of the face, and then we'll have the finished look put together. I'll be back shortly. All right, guys, I'm back with the final look. So I went ahead and filled in my face, kind of did the makeup, added some lips like a regular face, and I also added my strings that are holding the mask on each side. So we're pretty much, that's it. And again, so it's the illusion. It's always an illusion. You can always throw on some accessories to kind of make it stand out a little better. I picked a hat. I'm gonna pull my little ponytail around so I don't look a little bald-headed. So here you go. Alright guys, and that's the final look. I just threw on a hat as my accessory here. Got a little cowboy action going on. But again, this is the first installment of Freaky Fridays. I will be bringing you a different creative look for the Halloween season every Friday in the month of October. If you haven't already, make sure you like this video. Also, make sure you subscribe and drop in the comments if you have any additional looks that you would like to see me do, and I'll try to get those done for you. Have a great day, guys.